Currently, I'm a freshman enrolled at UT, and it fucking sucks. I haven't been at college for a while, but from what I can gather, there are three types of students. The people that were lucky enough to live on campus, the people that were smart enough to actually buy or rent an apartment for the year, and then people like me, the idiots, who are stuck at home for the foreseeable ever. The best way I can describe college in 2020 right now for me is diligent nothingness. Right now it's really starting to feel like a waste of time. All I do in an average day is read my textbook on my laptop, listen to pre-recorded lectures on my laptop, and watch old movies on my laptop. I swear to God, I must be getting the worst digital eye strain in the history of the world. I'm not actually doing anything. I'm not actually going anywhere. Look, I don't know what it's like for everyone, but for me, college right now really drags. I mean, just look at me right now. Perfectly framed to look super isolated. Behind me is a old school playground, you know, where kids used to run around and play together. Like right now, it would be a school day. But no one's here. A few weeks ago, I went to visit my friends down in Santa Cruz. They were smart enough to get an apartment even before their housing contracts got canceled. When I was down there, I did pretty much exactly what you would expect. I was hanging out with them and their roommates, and it was all nice and fun, getting to know people that I haven't met, which is, there weren't any huge parties because of COVID. Most of the social gatherings are either prohibited or limited to just, 10, 15, 20 people, I don't know. But still, we were able to have some people over that night. But even when I was there, surrounded by everyone, with my friends, with new people, it still felt like I wasn't really present. I wasn't really there. I was just kind of... Jesus. I must sound like a total fucking douchebag right now. Everything that I feel that I should be doing right now has suddenly taken the sideline to these meaningless tasks and readings. And all of a sudden, my life is just filled with complete nonsense. It seems like their only real design for college was to take my $30,000 check and then just tell me to fuck off. The other day, I read 40 pages on my laptop on Connelly, or whatever his name is, on how he revolutionized the modern-day orchestra. I could not give a single shit. It just goes in one ear and out the other. And I am so certain that this will never help me. The worst part about all this is, I'm convinced that this could have been actually interesting in person. I could have been talking with everyone and, making fun of the bullshit that the professor is saying, but at the same time getting into these heated arguments over Beethoven and Bach and which is the greatest symphony of all time. But now I'm just left with this nothing. I'm just left sitting here talking into a dumb fucking camera about how much I hate it all. When I get back home is just put on that online lecture, tune it all out, and blast that sucker on 2x speed. One of the worst parts about this too definitely has to be the Zooms. You should see the breakout rooms that I have to deal with. I was in one the other day with 2 new freshmen. People that I should be making friends with, fraternizing with, asking questions, laughing, telling jokes. It should be awesome. It should be the greatest time of our lives, We're in college. I'm in film school. I'm finally able to do the things that I want to do and talk to people who are just as passionate about it as me. But the whole time, I'm just sitting there in my dumb room with my Zoom laptop on, and they are too, and all we can think to say is, "Oh, where are you from?" "Oh, I'm from the northern part." "Oh, what major are you in?" "I'm in the film major. I'm in the same..." If we're in the same class in the same major seminar, don't ask me what major I'm in. Idiot. I should be creating experiences with these people, not making fun of them behind a camera. I think my biggest fear right now is that I'm going to make absolutely no friends, meet absolutely no one. Like, that's a really shitty thing to happen, but it's also so incredibly possible. I haven't talked to a new human person in ages, and I think it's starting to make me go crazy. Or every time I talk to someone, it's like I've forgotten all of these social cues and interactions that I've built up from 18 years of my life. Just boom, wiped away. I can only talk to cameras now. And instead of, living, being out in the world, making relationships and experiences. I spend 11 hours of my day staring at a computer screen that's 6 inches away from my eyeball. I'm not exaggerating, too. 11 hours. I do all the work, too. God, that's the worst part. I do all the work. Maybe somewhere deep down I actually think that it's helping me. Maybe it is. What a lot of schools are doing right now is pushing the online clubs, to make people feel like you can actually make friends and connections for the first time over Zoom. Fucking idiots. Right now, I'm in like 37 clubs. And when I'm actually in Zooms with these people, I'm convinced that they're all completely delusional. It seems like they actually believe that the Writers' Room Club is going to seriously help them advance in their screenwriting careers. That the praise that they get from their peers over Zoom video conferencing is actually helping them out. Oh yeah, your dialogue was great, but, the line spacing. If you could just get the line spacing down, you're definitely going to make it in Hollywood. Jesus Christ, what a bunch of morons. It's like, nobody actually believes this shit. Don't you want to do something? When I see these people, I just can't wrap my head around it. But I'm no different. I'm still in the clubs. I'm still going to Zoom class. I'm still enrolled. I'm still talking to the teacher saying, oh yeah, do you want an apple with that kiss-ass teach? I'm still doing everything that I'm making fun of right now. I'm no different. God. Look, I don't know what it's like when the world isn't on fire and when COVID isn't raining down from the heavens. But from what I can gather right now, it's... Well, you've heard me say it before. Once I'm actually on campus, I'm pretty sure it'll be a completely different story, and I'll make another video on why college is the greatest thing ever. But let me get this straight. Right now, college in 2020, everything you do is a waste of time. You won't make any friends. You won't meet anyone. You'll just stay busy and kill yourself. Thank you.